Hi, my name is Robert Chelle with Chelle Law, and my law firm assists nurse practitioners with employment contract issues. Today, I'm going to talk about the key elements in a nurse practitioner employment contract. So, let's say you're an NP who's just coming out of training, finally moving on from being an RN, or perhaps you're in a current job and you're looking for a new one. It's very likely that whatever job you move into will be as a employer-employee relationship. And in that case, they're going to provide you with an employment agreement. And so an employment agreement kind of dictates the terms of the employment relationship. It's going to have the length of the contract, which is what we call the term, how to terminate the agreement, either through mutual agreement, the term just ends, without cause termination, for cause termination. It'll also spell out the compensation. So are you just paid hourly? Are you given an annual salary? Are you paid upon production? Maybe RVUs, net collections, encounters sometimes for NPs, especially in urgent care. It will also have restrictive covenants. So non-solicitation clause, non-compete, non-disparagement. And then lastly, there should be kind of a breakdown of the benefits that you're going to get. So health, vision, dental, disability, life, retirement. Are they going to pay for your nursing license, AANP certification, DEA registration, privileging, credentialing, and then also who's going to pay for the malpractice insurance? Now, the employer will almost always pay for the underlying premium of the malpractice insurance, but they won't necessarily pay for tail insurance if the nurse practitioner has a claims-made policy. So let's just kind of talk basics of negotiation. So any kind of contract negotiation is about leverage. So if you don't have any leverage, it's difficult to get major changes made to the contract. For instance, if you're just a NP, just finished up school, passed the boards, ready to go, got your new advanced practice license from whatever state you're in, with not a lot of experience, no established patient base. Now, it's just simply going to be difficult to get everything that you want in the contract. Now, the things that most people care about are the compensation and the non-compete. Those are kind of the two most important things for most NPs. Now, some people move into an area specifically for a job, and then if the job, ends for whatever reason, they're not staying in the area. Therefore, the non-compete is just not important to them. Well, in that case, then you can focus more on the things that are important to you, maybe a signing bonus, relocation assistance, maybe some kind of productivity bonus if you don't have it. And then, as I said before, if the employer is making you, the employee, pay for tail insurance, then maybe switch it so that they have to pay for it. A normal tail cost could be twice what your annual premium is. Your normal annual premium for an NP is somewhere between $1,500 to $2,000. So you could save yourself $3,000 to $4,000 just by having the employer pay for tail. There's just a number of things that you can do. Now, some things you shouldn't do. One, sign the contract if you're not happy with the terms, or sign the contract with the a verbal understanding that you can change things as it goes. Absolutely don't do that. The terms of the employment contract are going to dictate, and even if your employer says, well, you signed it, but we're not going to enforce it, or don't worry about it, we'll change it, down the line. You cannot do that. They could enforce the contract against you, and you should absolutely never take the word of the employer. Not that they're out to get you, but I find sometimes the people that handle the contracts aren't the owners of the business. So like an office manager, maybe a chief operating officer, someone who just doesn't maybe understand the basics. And they may make promises that just simply are not either legally, defensible or not. So just make certain that if you're going to sign a contract, you're willing to live with the terms of that specific contract. Anyway, that's just a little breakdown of nurse practitioner employment agreements. If you have any questions about an employment agreement or independent contractor agreement, feel free to contact my law firm at the phone number listed below in the description, or you can reach us through our website, chellelaw.com. If you thought this video was helpful, like, subscribe to the channel. We release videos every single day. All right, appreciate it. Thanks.